Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Vinny coming at you with another video. And just want to give you a quick review. The RC4 1.1 RC4 came out last night. I had the opportunity this morning to play a couple of games. Um, I'm going to kind of keep my remarks to basically the manual entry or board game companion because that's basically how I play. I don't use the dice or anything. I imagine one day I might have to try that just to see how it works. But at least for the videos that I'm making right now, um, this is basically about the board game companion or manual entry mode of the game. And and honestly, from the games that I've played up to this point, regardless of the version, with the exception of maybe, we're missing plays, you couldn't put in some things. And I'm going to kind of show you one of those here in just a minute. But um, the manual entry mode works fantastic. There are just really no major issues with it. Um, I've only come across right now just one play that um, I couldn't put into the computer, and I'll show you what that is in a second. One of the things that was put in for RC4 um, was the now showing pinch hitter. This is a game that I had played earlier this morning, and I had a pinch hitter. Christian Arroyo came in for Romy Gonzalez, and before RC4, this was just showing him being a second baseman. So it's been showing more like a defensive substitution. But as you can see, you can now see where it says pinch hitter, second base. So I'm really, really happy about that. That really, really helps out quite a bit as far as keeping track of things. Um, you know, if you look at a box score, you can know that he actually pinched hit and he stayed in the game as a second baseman, or maybe a pinch runner comes in and he gets replaced. Maybe we'll try some of those things in our game in a little bit here. But anyway, I'm really, really happy about this. This is a great, great upgrade. Um, so that worked out really well. One of the things I do want to show you, and I'm just going to set this up as a play exhibition game. And I actually found this out, excuse me, yesterday when I was still playing with RC3. I'm not going to worry about ballparks. I'm just going to hit continue. But I'm going to just set something up here. Let me see, left fielder. And let's see. We'll make Beavers a left fielder and hopefully that. And Red Sox. And I've got two second basemen. So we'll make shortstop. This might be one issue though, with the game because when I look at the team's lineup, not from this screen here, but from their actual team lineup, I have the lineup is actually correct. But as you notice, it said that I have two second basemen here. In fact, let's do this. Let's cancel this game out. And I'm going to go to the Red Sox. And we're going to look at that right-handed lineup. And here it is right here. And you can see that the lineup is actually correct. Trevor Story at shortstop. Christian Arroyo at second base. So, but notice what it says here. Duplicate positions at second base, slots 6 and 9. Well, shortstop, second base. So this might be something that has to be looked at. And then let's go to the Orioles. And let's look at their lineup. And well, this one does show him as two designated hitters. So we'll leave him, and we'll put Cowser in left field. So okay. So now let's go back to that play the exhibition game. And let's continue. And there you can still, and it shows it again. Now, you just saw just a second ago on the actual team manager screen that I did have Trevor Story at shortstop and Christian Arroyo was second. But now when I flip to this screen, it's showing Trevor Story as a second baseman. So let's just go ahead and edit that, put him back at shortstop, and there we go. So Red Sox will be the dark red. We're not going to actually play a game here. I just wanted to show you one of the plays that I could not enter um, in a game that I played yesterday, and I tried it also with the RC4 as a trial. It didn't work on this either. But let's just do this. I'm just gonna click on these single, and then we'll say double. Runner advances 2 bases. So here you have runners on second and third. And what I did in the game that I had yesterday is I was playing the infield in, and I rolled a ground ball, and the result of the ground ball was that the runner on third would try to score. So it was a ground ball to the shortstop. And what ended up happening was, all right, it was infield in, the runner on third tried to score, so the shortstop threw the ball to the catcher, but the runner was safe. And also, of course, that would result in the batter reaching first base and the runner on second going to third. Okay, so normally that would be a fielder's choice. And so I'm going to click C because I have it set up as a C. As you notice, here are the fielder choice selections. It could be either out at third or out at home. Let me see, if I click out at home, it comes short to second, and that's what happens. So it correctly puts runners on first and third, but the batter or the runner on third is actually out in this situation. He should be safe. So I'm going to undo this play again. And there we go. We have it set up here. And there really is. I've tried everything that I could think of. Let me see, what's in manual? Runner advancement in manual. Let's see, runner on third scores. Okay. Runner on second goes to third, but again, I have no opportunity now for the batter. What happens to the batter? So I can't input the result of that play in that way. So let's see, is there anything else special? Well, specials are just interferences, catcher interference, pitcher interference, obstruction, hit by ball, runner interference. I'm going to have if I put in runner hit by ball. Runner on second out, runner on third out, so we'll cancel that. All right, so as far as I know, right now, this is the only play that I can't enter a result for. Runners on second and third, could be just third base as well. And it's hit to an infielder who the runner on third is trying to score. The infielder doesn't get the catcher can't make the play at the plate. Maybe the throw was off a little bit. The runner scores, and all the other runners are safe. And so that is the only situation that I can't put a result in for. I think what I ended up doing was I might have put in a wild pitch and then walked the batter to end up with the same situation. Obviously, that affects the stats because no at bat would be given at that point in time. Um, but that was just kind of a patch that I did just to keep the game going. But as you can see, that fielder choice situation where all the runners are safe, there is no way to enter into that. Now, I don't know if that's a possibility in the rare plays. I think with the infield in chart, that can happen. That's the way I kind of played it yesterday. And so this is one thing that I would like to see get taken care of. So um, other than that, another thing uh, that I discovered yesterday, and it was my own mistake, is that when I was putting in the um, results or the hotkeys, and I hit the game options, I hit quick plays, I put in my plays, stealing. However, when I went to put my hotkeys in for the stolen base, I used the stolen base up here. I had put the yes in here, and what that actually did was it created a hotkey for the steal home. And so I didn't realize that at the time. And so what you have to remember is that this is part of those 12, that group of 12. And so let's go back to that. Let's go to the quick plays. And you notice it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's my 11th quick play. Okay, and like I said, I mistakenly found the stealing one. Yep. And I used that one. That was let's go to hotkeys. I'm sorry. Here it is right here. Okay, so I mistakenly used this one, which is the steal home key. What I should have done, and what I did do, is these are your slots for your quick plays that you've entered in. And so what I did was quick play slot 11, I put an S in there. And so now, as you can see, the S shows up correctly. And when I hit S, I get these stolen base screen. So safe stealing home, out stealing home, safe on error. Okay, so those are the first couple things I wanted to show you in regard to 1.1 RC4. Some things that I had run across, and but overall, again, very happy with the manual entry game, board game companion portion of it. As I said, I've not played any games where I've converted this to other, um, where the screen shows the cards and rolls the dice and that stuff. I just prefer to play manually. That's the way I've always played all of my sports games, and just makes the game more enjoyable. So there you have it. Quick update on 1.1 RC4 that just came out for testing last night. I'll be playing a few more games with it as I continue my 2022-2025 tournament. But just want to bring you up to date on what I've found and what I've enjoyed so far. Have a great day.